My name is Noel Watson-Doig, and I'm an associate in Bristow's competition team and work particularly on the Digital Single Market Initiative. What is the European Digital Single Market Initiative? Europe does not have a single online market. Instead, digital businesses still have to deal with 28 sets of national contract laws, and only 15% of European consumers say they have ever crossed an EU border while shopping online. The European Digital Single Market Initiative has clear parallels with the Single European Act of 1986. In the late 1980s, the European Community had been in operation for nearly 30 years, but had still not established a genuine common market. To address this, hundreds of directives and regulations were adopted to sweep away the technical and bureaucratic barriers to free movement of trade. In parallel to the Digital Single Market Initiative, DG Competition has also launched a sector inquiry into the digital single market. DG Competition's investigation taps into the Commission's concern that restrictions imposed by companies may be hampering the development of the digital single market. This investigation will allow the Commission to build up a picture of the competitive conditions in the digital sector and identify potential competition concerns affecting European e-commerce markets. What is a sector inquiry? It is an investigation by the European Commission into parts of the European economy where it has reason to believe that the market may not be working as it should. The Commission can request information from businesses or industry associations and carry out inspections. If the Commission identifies specific concerns, it can open EU-wide investigations to ensure compliance with the competition rules. The Commission has said that it intends to focus on potential barriers erected by companies to cross-border online trade, particularly in relation to electronics, clothing, shoes, films, sporting events, as well as digital content. What is the Commission looking at particularly? Well, the Commission has indicated that it was focusing on three particular types of anti-competitive behaviour. Firstly, are there contractual provisions between individual companies hindering cross-border trade, such as bans as online trade, technical restrictions on cross-border trade, for example geo-blocking, and anti-competitive agreements? In summary, what are the potential consequences of the Commission's sector inquiry? Firstly, businesses should expect a detailed review of online business practices. Secondly, the Commission could open investigations to ensure compliance with EU rules on restrictive business practices and abuse of dominant market positions. And thirdly, the Commission has made clear that the sector inquiry will help determine its enforcement priorities for competition going forward.